So in this video, we're going to cover the 12 most profitable faceless YouTube niches you can start right now. Now, it took me quite a while to put this list together, so make sure to watch this video until the end. Now, for the people who don't know who I am and why you should even trust me, I'm Stefan, 24 years old, and currently make between $30,000 and $40,000 a month with my own faceless YouTube channels, as we can see here, and I'm currently always starting new channels. Then I've made $42,000 with just 2 videos that I've posted, and then I scaled the channel from literally $0 to $48,000 in just 30 days, as we can see right here. You guys can even pause the video and look at the dates. And then I've helped hundreds of other people do the exact same thing. For example, here Martin's, who have helped to make $31,000 in one single month. Here's Student, where we went from literally $200, like stuck on $200 a day, to $400 a day very, very quickly, as we can see here. Then, here's Student, $12,000 in a single month. Here, $24,000 in a single month, and many, many more. Now, if you're looking for the exact same results, then check out the first link in the video description, book a call with me, and let's have a look if it makes sense to work together. Now, let's get started with the video. We have some awesome niches on our list today, 12 super cool niches, and let's get started with the first one. The first one is called the History Archive. This is a history channel, so there are a bunch of history channels, but they're always kind of new formats doing very well in the history niche. Now, if we look at this channel, we can see this channel actually gained 500,000 views in the last 7 days, which is extremely strong, especially for a channel that only has like 16,000 subscribers, and especially for a channel, that has a high RPM. So in this niche, I'm probably guessing it's going to have a $5-6 RPM. So if we take 500, times 6, we actually see that this channel made $3,000 in the last 7 days, which is obviously very strong. Now, when it comes to the content, they're posting, again, history videos. Their most popular video now has 900,000 views, 900,000 views here, 500,000 views. And, if we look at the content is super easy and basic to kind of put together. It might even be put together by AI, by VidRush. Doesn't look like a VidRush video, but, it could be done by a VidRush video. So this video has a very basic AI voiceover, very basic AI script that you can literally write in like 5 to 10 minutes. And then, an editor or even an AI software like VidRush can put together the whole video. Now, when we look at the thumbnails, I have a very similar thumbnail style all over the channel, which again, like kind of shows us like, hey, they are doing the exact thing that's working, and we can literally just take that and replicate that for our own channel. Super cool channel, very beginner friendly, awesome niche. All right, then we have the next channel, which is called America's Forgotten Fathers. Now, this channel isn't doing that well, but I still want to bring it in because I do think in a niche like this, you can really make some money, if I can say it like that. But this channel here started 1 month ago with the first video, 423,000 views, 1,200 views, 8,000 views, and then here very recently 64,000 views. The last 2 videos haven't performed that well, but if we look at one specific metric that is very important for YouTube, we're always looking at 20% of the videos bring in 80% of the views. Now, if we look at the most popular videos, we can see that they have around about 3 videos that did very well, or 2 videos that did very well, and they've posted 11 videos until now. So that just shows us that they are still in this kind of space where, they have 20% of the videos doing 80% of the views. So if we look here, this channel is currently doing 50,000 views a week. Really not a bad channel, doing around about $2,600 a month. Then let's go on to the next channel, which is called, let's see, Wild Bird Survival. Now, this is an AI channel. Some of you guys know that I am not the biggest fan of these AI channels, but again, this channel here is doing 2.6 million views in the last 7 days. 2.6 million views in the last 7 days. Let's just say that this channel has a, how we kind of calculate it. Like, let's say it has like a $4 RPM. All right. Then we take 2.6 million, 1, 2, 3, divided by 1,000 times 4. Let's see. So this channel made $10,400 in the last literally 7 days, which is very, very strong. Now, we can also always use here the analytics tab of Nextlev. Like, it's a cool, tool with which you can actually see the RPM, you can see the views, you can see the channel revenue, all of these things. I'll link it in the video description below. Now, if this isn't always too up to date immediately, especially with new channels exactly like this one that already got 5 million views, that started like the 18th of June, like I'm recording this the 17th, so it's literally 1 month old. And here we can say, okay, $2 RPM, that's still, $5,000 in the last week, which is very, very strong. Now, if we look at the content, we can see that they are actually posting AI generated videos. So these are, AI generated video clips. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but if you are already doing these kind of videos, then, why not go into this niche? It's absolutely blowing up. Now, one thing, I wouldn't wait too long, because niches that blow up this crazy usually get saturated quite quickly. So you will have to move very quickly into this niche. Super cool channel. And let's go on with the next one, which is called Honest Hi-Fi. Very interesting channel again. Now, this channel has 43 videos, 18,000 subscribers, has gotten 1 million views. Now, if we look at the most popular video, we can see 200,000 views. And the oldest video is now here, just a channel warming up, seeing if the channel gets impression video, which was posted 2 months ago. Then here, first video they posted 170,000 views, 23,000 views, 25,000 views, 36,000 views, 42,000 views. So this channel is for sure doing very, 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 very well. Now, one thing we can see that this channel again has in common, because we are always looking for kind of patterns on the channel, so we can go ahead and replicate these exact patterns. What we can see here, just as an example, they have the exact same style of thumbnails all over the channel, which again is a positive sign for us, because we can take these exact style of thumbnails and replicate that. Okay, now super cool channel, very beginner friendly, especially if we look at these videos. These kind of niches always have extremely simple videos, but you can very easily put together, even if you have never edited a video before, right? So this is not going to be the most difficult kind of video to put together, but super, super cool niche. And this is for sure very beginner friendly. I do think that the RPM can be a bit higher in this exact niche right here. But yeah, let's go on with the next one. So here we have Floridian Living, if you could, I hope I said it right? But 8 videos posted until now, 7,000 subscribers, very, very new channel, 2 weeks old, posting videos about Florida's retire home to truly thrive, just as an example. So it's posting videos on houses in Florida, right? Not just houses, but here Florida's most hated towns, just as an example, 150,000 views. Now, what can you do with this exact niche is you can actually move it to different kind of states. You can move it to different countries. You can move it to Germany, to Canada, to Australia. You can move this exact format to different spaces, right? Where it's then going to be extremely easy for you to actually blow up on YouTube. Now, if we look at the videos, again, very simple videos, just a bunch of stock footage, not stock footage, but footage put together to basically create a brand new video. When we look at the thumbnails now, also we see patterns, which is always super cool for us to know, like, hey, what they're doing right here is working, okay? And that's why they're doing it over and over and over again. Now, the next channel is called The Magic Party. Let's have a look at this channel. It's a Magic Party. So this channel is mainly about Disneyland, as it looks. Now it's doing insanely well. 27 videos, 17,000 subscribers, 6.4 million views. Okay, with 27 videos. That is very strong. Okay, the oldest video is now, let's see here, 7 months old. So this channel is already a little bit older, but it's doing extremely well. The most popular video now has 1.2 million views 2 months ago, 500,000 views 6 months ago, 400,000 views 4 months ago. So this channel is doing extremely good. Okay, now they do have in the thumbnails, does look a little bit different, but it looks like kind of almost like a compilation style channel about the Disneyland. So this is super, super cool. also very interesting. The first channel I see doing exactly this. All right. Now, if I'm showing you guys all of the niches and everything, but if you just don't know where to start and how to start the channel, then keep in mind, if you are interested in working close with me, like for example, this student where we completely help to pick the niche and everything, where we hit like a first $1,000 in the first month, right here. Antonin monetized in 20 days. The reason for that is because we actually go ahead, or I actually go ahead and I pick the niches with you to make your life way easier. So go ahead and book your call with me right now. Then we have smart. I literally just can't say this word. Now, this is a channel that is very interesting. I don't know how long this channel is going to live. So if you're going to go into a channel or into a niche like this, always a bit dangerous, but can be worth it. All right. So here we can see this channel started just 3 weeks ago. They're always using the face. I'm not sure. Let me actually have a look if they're cloning the voice.
Every single day.
Okay. I didn't even know who that is. So not sure if they're cloning the voice or not. I would not recommend you guys to clone these people's voices because like the chances are very high that you're actually going to get banned. Okay. Now, they are posting quite a lot. So in a niche like this, where the videos are super basic to create, you can literally create these videos very fast with AI. We want to post a lot. So here we can just, as an example, see the most popular video has now 88,000 views, 72,000 views, 60,000 views. So it's not the biggest niche, but this channel is still getting, okay, it's not even showing it, but they've still gotten like here 300,000 views in the last like month or 3 weeks. And the RPM is going to be higher in this niche. Otherwise, everything looks pretty much the same. So super cool. We already, again, see patterns. Again, not the most kind of safe channel, if I can say it like that, but worth a try. Then we have hidden world docs. So this channel here is mainly focusing on, what China is actually building. So what I would recommend you guys to do is actually focus, you see here, just wanted to say that, actually try to start a channel exactly like this one, but focus mainly on Japan, right? Because on this channel here, again, we see like Japan built a future so advanced, even Americans admit they're behind. And this is the biggest outlier on this channel. And they are not focusing on Japan, right? So what you can now do is you can mainly, start a channel and only focus on Japan. It can do extremely well. Like I've seen so many channels that are actually, focusing on China, but nobody's really focusing on Japan. And I do see a bunch of, videos that are huge outliers on Japan. So super cool. And just a niche idea for you guys to maybe get started in. What we can see in the thumbnails is that the most popular thumbnails have a lot of blue. Interesting. All right. So yeah, this channel until now has gotten it's getting 290,000 views in the last 7 days. So this niche is for sure booming. If we look at the content, let's actually have a look. Looks like a bunch of stock footage, to be very honest, and also AI generated footage. So there is a mix of both. That's okay. Like that's for sure something you can do here. This is all AI. So they do have a lot of AI footage, but I think if you mix both together, that's just going to make the best video possible. Okay. Then we go on to the next one, which is called S-Zone. Here we have a channel that is a little bit more risky to go into, but these channels are absolutely insane. So what we can already see is that they have these breaking news style thumbnails. They've posted 18 videos until now, 22,000 subscribers, and they're getting pretty good views, all right? So here just 7 days ago, 500,000 views, 10 days ago 400,000 views, 6 days ago 300,000 views, 160,000 views, 130. So this channel is for sure doing very well. And what they're basically posting is videos about, kind of dramatic things happening all over the world. And these kind of videos are in most cases like a little bit clickbaity. Okay, so they're not 100% true in all cases, but they always get a lot of views, all right? So this is a little bit of a more risky niche, if I can say it like that. But again, you can, make some good money in a niche like this, okay? Awesome channel. Then we go on to the next one, which is called Fossil Through After the Dark. So what they're posting is, here's 3C animals that mimic human speech. So this is like a little bit of a different, as you can see here, here they started like a scary dinosaurs. Then here's 6 scary prehistoric animals found in frozen ice. This is a huge outlier on this channel. And what you could now again do is you could start a channel that is specifically aimed on, these kind of prehistoric findings, because we can already see on this channel that it is a huge outlier on this channel. And we always want to work with outliers because even if we're picking niches, like we can literally look at channels and see like, hey, what kind of channel is doing the best? And we can, no joke, literally go ahead and, create a channel on that exact topic that is an outlier video, especially if we see that this is an outlier video or topic on multiple channels. Then we for sure want to go and want to create a channel specifically about this topic. Okay, so super cool channel. Let's go on to the next one, which is called Wild States. Now, this is an animal channel. It has posted 11 videos until now with 8,000 subscribers. The channel has gotten 1.1 million views until now. It is currently getting, not even, like it's so new, it doesn't even show yet. The oldest video on this channel is just 2 weeks old with immediately 15,000 views. If we look at the content is super basic. So mainly images and everything. So it does even seem like as if this video was completely generated by AI, which is super, super, crazy that these videos get so many views. But here, second video, 80,000 views. Then here, 309,000 views, 180,000 views, 500,000 views. So that is absolutely crazy. Now we can see again in the thumbnails, they have a very, very similar thumbnail style across the whole channel. And yeah, cool channel, very, very cool channel. I'm actually not too sure what the RPM is. Let's actually have a look at the RPM. So it's a $3 RPM. So this channel is making roughly $2,700, probably more. This might not be as up to date because this channel has gotten 1.5 million views in the last 30 days, which means this channel is probably making like $6,000 or something, which is cool. All right. Then we have Henry Haas. Okay. Crazy channel. 8 videos, 2,000 subscribers, firstly. Okay. This channel is getting, doesn't even show yet. That's how new this channel is. With 8 videos, this channel has gotten 340,000 views. Okay. The oldest video was posted five months ago, but it's like completely different niche. So that's why we would say like the channel is 2 weeks old. Now, the first video they posted on this topic, it's all about roads. This, the first video got 28,000 views, 45,000 views, 50,000 views, 35, 219. So this channel is doing very well, very new channel. The videos are quite long, so we'll look at the RPM in a second. Does look as if VidRush actually creates these videos. So again, something you can very easily go into, especially if you use VidRush. Then how, I'll actually maybe, let me know, should I post a video on maybe trying VidRush and seeing how it works? I'll let me know. Okay, but yeah, just the idea that came into my head now. But we can also see that the thumbnails are all pretty much the same. So again, we see something that is clearly working. We can easily go ahead and replicate exactly that. So let's load up the RPM. While it's loading up, guys, let's scale up your YouTube channel as well. So like we did with this student, $4,000 a month. Then here $25,000 in a single week. Then here it's $8,000 in a single month, $18,000 in a single month, and many, many more. You can literally pause this video and read through all of these. If you're looking for some actual results with YouTube, then check out the first link in the video description. Book your call with me and let's have a look if we can scale you up. Like pretty sure if you're committed, if you're serious about YouTube, then there's no doubt, then there's no doubt. So I don't know why it's not, okay, $6 RPM as we can see. So this is not completely updated yet, but $6 RPM, that means this channel made roughly $1,800 until now. Now with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys in the next one.